Hello and a very warm welcome. Your driver ratings for the Chinese Grand Prix. All 20 drivers covered as we rate them out of 10 for their weekend. Let's jump into it. Max 9. He won the sprint, pole position. Easy win in the end. His actual qualifying in the sprint wasn't the best, so I don't think it was a 10 out of 10 this weekend for Max, but still dominant. Sergio Perez 7. Qualified second, got jumped by Alonso at the start. Actually, in the qualifying, he was lucky to make it into Q3. He nearly got knocked out. And then he finished P3, but obviously should be second. Yeah, a bit of a odd race for Sergio. Lewis Hamilton 3, and wow. I mean, honestly, he was on for his best weekend, and then it sadly went downhill. Lovely and happy with the setup in sprint. Qualifies second in the sprint, finishes second. Setup's amazing. We jump into main qualifying, qualifies 18th, and it's all excuses, setups. It's utter, it's a disaster. Bullshit, excuses galore, and really 0 to 0 because, he finished 9th. And really he only got points because there was so many retirements. I honestly do believe that. Poor by Lewis. Too many excuses. Take accountability for the performance and stop conning your fans because they actually believe it. George Russell 6. Nothing spectacular by George, but P8 main qualifying, finished P6. Top Mercedes. Not much else to add. Charles Leclerc 7. Had a better weekend. Hit the wall in sprint qualifying though. Qualified 6th. Finished 4th. Very aggressive on his teammate. Into the first corner. Pushed him wide. But a better weekend for Charles. Carlos Sainz 5. Probably his worst weekend of the season, in fairness. Came out the last corner, had a big spin, lost his front wing, finished 5th, beaten by Leclerc, but he set the bar so high that is probably his worst weekend this season. Lando Norris 9, superb. Qualified on pole for the sprint. The reason I can't give him 10 is because really he went way too aggressive on the sprint. Went off, big chance, big opportunity missed. Qualified 4th, finished 2nd. Sensational driver of the day. And honestly, Lando Norris is maybe the new tyre whisperer. Oscar Piastri 4. Below par, Oscar. Qualified 5th, finished 8th. Big damage, bad tyre wear. And Norris absolutely obliterated him all weekend. Fernando Alonso 7. Jesus. Fernando Alonso 7. I'm losing my voice. Retired in the sprint. Qualified 3rd. Again, it's like this is a good example of it's the driver, not the car. Amazing start, but a dodgy strategy left him coming back through the field. He got the fastest lap and pulled off a mega save coming out the last corner. Carlos Sainz crashed. Alonso saved it. Lance Stroll 0. Oh my god. I mean, I'm sure that's his 5th 0 in a row. It seems like I just give him 0. I don't need to change it. Wow. P11. He's not good enough. Alonso's 3rd. He's 11th. He's hit Ricciardo under safety car. He's looking to the apex instead of in what's in front of him. Madness by Lance Stroll. No attention. Wow. Really shite. Gasly 5. Qualified 15th. Made Q2. That's a positive. But a horror pit stop really cost Gasly. And mechanic got injured. And he finished 13th. Ocon 6. Again, both cars into Q2 was impressive, and he's really impressing in qualifying compared to his teammate. And P11, he finished really close to the points. Obviously, Ocon had the upgrades, and they seem to work a bit better for Alpine. Alex Albon 5, standard 5. P14 qualified, very average. P12. I mean, Williams are shocking. They really are. I mean, that's probably the best Albon could do. But yeah, it's not good enough for Williams standards. Logan Sargent 0. Another one that I never change. Qualified last. Spins. Gets a 10-second penalty. Hulkenberg coming out the pits. Sargent on the main track. Gets a penalty for that. Finishes 17th. Yeah, what more to say? He's not good enough at this level. Yuki Tsunoda, 1'1", 5. Now, I think if he finished the race, I think I would have given him lower than 5. But standard 5, he retired. P19, he had DRS issues in qualifying. First time at China. But yeah, it was Ricciardo's weekend this weekend. Poor weekend, but it's only one weekend. And in the end, taken out by Magnussen. Daniel Ricciardo 6. A much more positive weekend for Daniel Ricciardo. P12 beat Yuki Tsunoda, positive, but retired in the race. Lance Stroll hits the back of him. No fault of Daniel Ricciardo's, and really unacceptable by Stroll. Guan Yu Zhou, the home favourite, 5. Amazing sprint qualifying, but yeah, in the race, only finished... Where did he finish? That's a good point. I think he finished 14th, was it? Just looking at my notes. Yeah, 14th. Yeah, very emotional moment as he came back on the start-finishing line, but yeah. Big dream of his to get to Formula 1, but yeah, I would only give him 5. Valtteri Bottas, 8. Now, yes, he retired, but I thought Valtteri Bottas this weekend was superb. I really did. And he's robbed by his team once again. If it's not butchered pit stops, it's the engine letting him down. He was on for points, and Sauber have let him down again. P10, superb. He made Q3. He's in the points, and then his engine goes. It's a disgrace by Sauber. How did they expect to score points? Nico Hulkenberg, 9. Wow. Qualified 9th, finished 10th. Another points finish for the underrated German. Absolutely superb, Nico Hulkenberg. And last but not least, Kevin Magnussen, 0. Took out Yuki Tsunoda. What's he doing? I have no idea. Yeah. And Hulkenberg has got Magnussen exactly where he wants him. So there we have it. Driver ratings for the Chinese Grand Prix. Comment down below your ratings. And yeah, next up, Miami. Thanks for watching. I love doing driver ratings. Yeah. And if you're wondering where we are, we're away for my girlfriend's birthday. Unusual setup, but yeah, it is what it is. Comment down below your ratings. Adios.